invite counsel for the governor to introduce the legal team representing the governor by stating the full name and designation of each person. You may proceed, counsel.
Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the Governor of Isiolo, we have the following team of advocates. We have Elisha Ongoya, who is leading the team. My name is Eric Veuri. We have Elias Motuma. We have Tali Israel Tali. We have Marcelino Leisago. Miriam Rebecca Abong, advocate. We have Ms. Ruth Kiunga, advocate. Nura Abdul Kadir, Nura, advocate. Honorable Speaker, we also have Brian Lee Maingi, who is a legal assistant, Brian Gavi, a legal assistant, and Ali Fila, a legal assistant. Honorable Speaker, I believe that we had limited us just to introductions of the advocate. Thank you.
Senator Onyonka, take your seat, please. Now, honorable senators, on behalf of the Senate, I welcome the team for the County Assembly, the team for the Governor, members of public and the media to this Senate and to these proceedings. Finally, I now invite the clerk to call the next order and thereafter read the charges against the Honorable Abdi Ibrahim Hassan, the Governor of Isiolo County. Clerk, you may proceed.
Order number 2, reading of the charges on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of Honorable Abdi Ibrahim Hassan, the Governor of Isiolo County.
The Honorable Abdi The Honorable Abdi Ibrahim Hassan, the Governor of Isiolo County, please take the stand. Please take the stand. Honorable Abdi Ibrahim Hassan, the Governor of Isiolo County, the charges against you as received from the County Assembly of Isiolo are as follows, and I quote, Ground 1, gross violation of the Constitution and other laws. 1, the Governor has grossly violated Section 30, subsection 2, paragraph K of the County Governments Act by failing to deliver an annual State of the County address for the 3 years that he has been in office. 2, the Governor has grossly violated Articles 201, paragraph D and paragraph E of the Constitution by employing a bloated workforce, including 36 advisors in the office of the Governor, 31 chief officers, yet the county has only 6 departments and 2 deputy county secretaries whose positions are not known to law. This has created an excessive wage bill that is 46% of the annual revenue allocation, far beyond the 35% limit set by Section 25, subsection 1, paragraph A and paragraph B of the Public Finance Management County Governments Regulations 2015. 3, The governor has grossly violated Articles 10, Paragraph 2, 73, Article 232, and Article 235 of the Constitution, and Sections 59, 59A, 60, and 62 of the County Governments Act 2012 by disregarding the criteria for the establishment of offices within the county public service, by illegally creating offices for advisors and deputy county secretaries without the involvement of the County Public Service Board. 4. The governor has grossly violated Articles 10, Clause 2, Article 185, and Article 201 of the Constitution by refusing to implement the recommendations and or resolutions of the County Assembly requiring the governor to control and manage the county public debt in a manner that undermines the authority of the County Assembly, thus resulting in unmitigated accrual of debt to unmanageable levels. 5. The governor has grossly violated Articles 201, Paragraph D and Paragraph E of the Constitution by failing to utilize bursary funds in accordance with the approved budget, resulting in a discrepancy of Kenya shillings 30 million, which cannot be accounted for. Ground 2, abuse of office. That the governor has engaged in acts and omissions which singularly and collectively amount to abuse of office and gross violation of, among others, Article 201 and Article 232 of the Constitution, Sections 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13(1) and 35 of the Leadership and Integrity Act 2012 by the following. A. Appointing 36 advisors in the office of the governor, contrary to the Salaries and Remuneration Commission Circular dated 29th July 2013, the Transition Authority Circular dated 6th September 2013, and subsequent guidelines from the Intergovernmental Relations Technical Committee, all of which limit the maximum of advisors to 3. B. Appointing 31 chief officers instead of 18, which are provided for in the County Executive Staff Establishment of July 2022, yet the county has only 6 departments. C. Appointing chief officers under 2-year contracts, thus creating a climate of fear and uncertainty, which reduces public servants to be servants of the governor and not the people, contrary to Article 73, Clause 1B of the Constitution. The governor failed to renew the contracts of 31 chief officers and instead directed them to hand over to County Executive Committee members, significantly affecting the continuity of service delivery in the county. And D. Appointing 2 deputy county secretaries, which positions are not known to law and are not in the county staff establishment. Ground 3, gross misconduct. The governor has grossly violated 1. Articles 10, Clause 2, Article 27, Article 28, Article 73, Article 75, and Article 232 of the Constitution, and 2. Sections 3, 7, 8, 9, 11, 34, and 52 of the Leadership and Integrity Act. 3. Sections 9, 10, and 21, subsection 2 of the Public Officer Ethics Act 2003. 4. Sections 2, Section 30, subsection 2, and Section 30, subsection 3 of the County Governments Act, by engaging in acts which singularly and collectively amount to gross misconduct by the following. A. Making disrespectful, sexist, and demeaning statements against Senator Fatuma Adan Dulo publicly that are only meant to denigrate and degrade her as a woman leader, thus violating her right to dignity. The governor's utterances do not demonstrate respect for the people and other public officers, nor do they bring honor, dignity, or maintain public confidence in the office he holds. The governor's statements amount to gender-based psychological violence and undermine the dignity and the integrity of the governor's office. B, breaching public trust by making divisive, derogative, and discriminatory remarks against other clans residing in the county, thus undermining public confidence in the integrity of his office and sowing discord in the community. And C, being continuously absent from the county and running its affairs remotely from Nairobi, thus stalling service delivery. Honorable Abdi Ibrahim Hassan, how do you plead to the three grounds? Ground 1, guilty or not guilty?
I plead not guilty.
Ground 2, guilty or not guilty?
I plead not guilty.
Ground 3, guilty or not guilty?
I plead not guilty.
Next order, clerk.
Order number 3, hearing and determination on the proposed removal from office by impeachment of Honorable Abdi Ibrahim Hassan, the governor of Isiolo County.
Now, honorable senators and the parties to these impeachment proceedings, before we embark on the main hearing, Rules 14 of the Rules of Procedure demands that if there are any preliminary issues be raised at this juncture. So if there is any party that has any preliminary issue, this is the moment to raise it.
The Honorable Speaker and the Honorable members of the Senate, we had given an indication to the Honorable Senate that we intend to raise 2 preliminary issues for the consideration of the Senate. And the issue, Honorable Speaker, is contained in Volume 1 of the document that we filed. In response, we filed several documents, but Volume 1 contains the preliminary issue that we intend to raise. Honorable Speaker, with your leave, I can then quickly delve into that question. The Honorable Speaker, we had noted from the order of proceedings that was supplied by the Senate that this session would take about 1 hour. I propose 2 hours, with 1 hour on our side. I propose to take about 30 minutes or less introducing the first limb of the preliminary issue we intend to raise. Thereafter, my colleague Elisha Ongoya will take 20 minutes and I will reserve 10 minutes for any rejoinders which will be handled by our colleague, Mr. Elias Mutuma. Mr. Speaker, sir, and honorable members of the Senate, with your permission, we would then move to raise the preliminary question.
So what you're saying is you require 1 hour to effectively move your preliminary issue?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Okay. I'll grant you 1 hour, and also I'll grant the County Assembly 1 hour to respond to your preliminary issues. You may proceed, and time starts running from now.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. The Honorable Speaker and honorable members of the Senate, on the 26th of June 2025, the Speaker of the Isiolo County Assembly issued a press communication at around 3 p.m. announcing that the County Assembly had resolved to impeach the Honorable Abdi Ibrahim Hassan, Governor of the Isiolo County. This communication will be found in Bundle 3 of our volume, that is Volume 3, at pages 2, 3, 4, and 5. This release is significant in these proceedings as it marks, in our view, the announcement of a phantom impeachment of the governor, and we will shortly demonstrate the salient gaps and schemes, and hopefully persuade the Senate to reject this phantom impeachment. The Honorable Speaker and honorable senators, the press release by the Speaker of the Isiolo County Government triggers a very important question, and that is the question upon which our first limb of the preliminary objection stands. What is in law a resolution of the County Assembly? The Isiolo County Assembly Standing Orders, and specifically Standing Order 65-8, provides that when a motion for the removal of the governor is passed by at least 2/3 of all the members of the Assembly, the Speaker shall inform the Speaker of the Senate of that resolution within 2 days. You will find this resolution from the Assembly in the Assembly's volume, that is Volume 3, at pages 100. So, Honorable Speaker and honorable members of the Senate, it is our submission that for the power of the Senate to be invoked under Standing Order 80, the Speaker of the Senate must receive a resolution from the Speaker of the County of Assembly. So therefore, there is a test that is twofold. The first test is that there is a resolution, and the next is that it is supported by 2/3 of the members of the Assembly. Honorable Speaker and honorable members of the Senate, in forwarding this resolution, the Senate Standing Orders, the third schedule of the Standing Orders, and the Senate's Guide Manual on the Procedure and Rules for Removal of County Governments, developed in 2025, require certain documents to be submitted together with the resolution. And that is the impeachment motion, the County Assembly Hansard, the division of voters list, the advertisement of the summons to the governor, the list of witnesses of advocates, the list of advocates, list of witnesses, records and videos, and other evidence. It is our submission that this has a very good purpose. This requirement has a good purpose, and it now fits into the preliminary objection that, or the preliminary issue that we raised. Honorable Speaker and the Honorable Senators, I will then invite you to examine the documents that were presented alongside the resolution from the Speaker of the Isiolo County Assembly in support of the fact that there was a resolution adopted by the Assembly to remove the governor. I will refer the Senate to the Assembly documents, and that is at volume 3 of the Assembly documents, that is pages 1 to 6, which has the order paper for the 18th, and that order paper ultimately indicates that the motion for the removal of the governor was adjourned to Thursday, the 26th of June, 2025, at 2:30. That time is extremely material to these proceedings. The answer for the 18th of June, 2025, at pages 7 to 14, that is still volume 3 of the Assembly documents, indicates that the proceedings for removal of the governor were also adjourned to 26th of June, 2025 at 2:30. At pages 15 and 16, that is still of volume 3, there is an invitation to the governor to attend. That invitation invites the governor to attend the assembly on the 26th at 9 a.m. Honorable Speaker, volume 5 of the Assembly's documents at pages 3 and 4 contains the affidavit of service of that invitation served by the Speaker. So there is no doubt whatsoever that the governor is invited to appear at 9 a.m. on the 26th. The Speaker, in volume 5, also presents a document for the special sitting of the Assembly. It is dated 23rd of June, 2025, and that sitting is indicated to commence at 9 a.m. Honorable Speakers and Honorable Senators, it is therefore not in any doubt that the Assembly set the hearing of the motion for the at 9 a.m. 26th of June. I now refer the Honorable Senate to the Isiolo standing orders. Standing order, specifically standing order number 1, it is found at volume 3, pages 85 and 86, on the times set for the sitting of the Assembly, and that is 9 a.m. for Wednesdays and 2:30 for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I do not need to say this because you're familiar with these times. It therefore follows